Hello guys, my name is Andrei Bittencourt. Today I'm gonna show you a new add-on with some functions interesting for our work. Okay, name's ARMB. When I install ARMB, I activate here, and at the right side appears a script ARMB. Okay, so I'm gonna import FBX to show you some features of the add-on. Okay, imagine that you has imported an FBX, and you see this scenario. Your first time Blender, you see this scenario. So, my God, what is that? A lot of orange dots and some shadows, some splots. Okay, how can we treat this file? Okay, first place, all these dots are the same of pivots. Pivots that here in Blender are called origin. Okay, these origins should be placed in the center of each object. Okay, in Blender we have an option to reset, and here in the script we reset the origins here. Okay, let's apply. Okay, all the origins are located in the center of each object. When you see this file, you can note that all these walls became with splots and shadows. It's not okay, so let's fix this shade here. Fix FBX shade. Okay, let's fix. Note that if I do not enter edit mode, the script send a pop-up telling us enter edit mode and select the target face before. Okay, so let's enter edit mode and fix here. Now it's okay. All the faces are nice, is okay. And for this file I have another issue. If you observe, when we rotate the file, you note that the normals change the color in some positions. That's why the normals in some situations, when you export an object, the normals can be rotated, and it looks like it's darker in some positions. Okay, let's fix this. Select all this glass. Okay, and now let's fix FBX shade. Let's enter edit mode, A to select all, fix. Okay, now it's a beauty. Okay, it's amazing. Here we should adjust here too. Okay, and that's it. Another scene to you see another example of overlap. Here we have another kind of overlapping. You see the number of objects in outliner is higher than what you have in the scene. So let's apply find overlaps, and now you see it finds it. Okay, let's delete, and you have now only the objects without the instance. Sometimes we need to draw some curves and sketch in edit mode some areas where we gonna put vegetation to create gardens, this kind of thing. And sometimes you can look to your project and make some sketch in perspective view, but this sketch in perspective view is not good, because when you see in front view, if you put tap 1 to front view, you see that our some curves, some control points are scattered in different points on the space. Okay, so but sometimes we want preserve these curves, flatten it. Okay, so I have this function flatten curves that we can easily flat and avoid the error of drawing into the space instead of in a plane that we should draw. So note that the right way of drawing is ever using the 7 key, drawing on top view. When we import an FBX, there is some polygons inside, and could be worse if you take that kind of file that you have a lot of triangles. I'm simulate it now to see. To turn worse. Okay, just for you understand the beauty of this function. I like this function. I think it's very interesting. And okay, imagine that your FBX is like this. Okay, but I don't want to use this because it's so much polygons and triangles. I prefer avoid it on my project. Okay, so let's make a perimeter of this. Let's apply. When I apply make perimeter, the script creates a perimeter that we can edit the vertex and turn it more clean objects. Okay, let me show you. For example, if I select some vertex here, finishing, just more seconds. Okay, And now Control delete, and we have a complete clean landscape. Okay, more clean landscape. That's a good way. That's the best way to work on this kind of landscape. Okay, this is a lot better. And now if I extrude here, I have a clean object. Okay, very easy to make insets or other kind of actions. Okay, so imagine that you are projecting and you want to preserve the position, the scale and the rotation of each object. Okay, imagine I want lock this. I have this option here that I brought from the object properties from Blender, and but the good aspect of the use of these functions is that I don't need to tap all these buttons, these lock buttons one by one. Okay, I can just lock one time, lock location, it close all lockers. Okay, the same for rotation, the same for scale. And if I want to unlock all at the same time or lock all at the same time, I have these options: lock LRS or unlock LRS. You see the objects cannot scale, cannot rotate, cannot locate. Okay, and if I unlock, but I want just lock the location but maintain free the rotation and the scale. Okay, I can make this, but not the position, because I lock the location here. Let's unlock, and now it's free. And let's make only rotation for all the select objects. You can move, but you cannot rotate. You can rotate globally, but not locally. Okay, this is very important to say, because it's different. One thing is rotate the objects between each other. It's different from rotate by itself. It's different. Okay, in this case, if you lock a rotation by itself, you cannot make anything. But if you lock and try to rotate between two or more, they can rotate, no problem with this. Okay, and this is very interesting because you can fix local problems, avoid local problems. Okay, I'm gonna show you another function. If you have materials in your scene, you have materials with different materials and different textures that come from different paths. Okay, this is very important. I'm gonna show you if I have a scene with, for example, 1000 of textures from different paths. I can, with just this function, I can capture, collect and save this in a folder. I'm gonna create a new folder here, textures collect, and I'm gonna collect here now to show you. And now my 3 textures are here. Okay, if you look the objects, you see. And let's at the end remove all materials from selected with these functions. Okay, and that's it. These functions I think is very interesting in your day to using to works. Okay, very cheap. Gonna give all these for almost $7. Okay, you have some important functions, especially this. I think this find overlapping instance pay for all these another functions. And that's it. Have a nice day, have a nice week. God bless you. Bye bye.